And to start off this video, I will be showing you the most common food in all of Conasur. And in these coming photos, you will be seeing carne asada from Chile, Paraguay, Uruguay, and Argentina. Also, it is a very common food in all these countries, in all of Conasur. And the main reason why this is such a widespread food in these areas is because it's a more cheaper option to other types of foods that are more expensive. Also, the food itself tastes very good. And in these countries, the top three things are God, football, and then carne asado. And here are some photos of mate, a very popular drink in Argentina and Uruguay. And to make this drink, you need yerba and some sugar, which sugar is optional. And this drink is passed around within a bunch of friends. And another reason for its popularity is because of its caffeine properties. It is almost like a natural caffeine. So instead of drinking some coffee, you can just drink some mate and you'll be set to go. And here is a photo explaining mate in more depth.
And now we will be looking at typical food from Chile. The first type of typical food from Chile is called arrollado de chancho. And this piece of food is basically chunks of pork wrapped in pork fat and also smothered in red chili.
And this piece of food is called bistec a lo pobre. And what this food is made of is beef steak, french fries, fried onions, and also topped with a couple of fried eggs, as you can see in the photo. And this soup is called carbonada. And what this soup consists of is basically a meat soup with finely diced beef and all kinds of vegetables such as potatoes, onions, carrots, broccoli, green pepper, and parsley. And now we will be talking about typical food from Argentina. And the first food is actually a dessert, and its name is alfajores. And how these cookies are made are very simple. You just have the two shells, and you just put the dulce de leche in there, and everything else is optional, like the powder or coconut droppings. The alfajores roots lie in the Arab world, brought to southern Spain by the Moors, and then the Spaniards brought these beautiful cookies to Argentina, and the rest is history. And then another gift from the Moors to the Spanish and finally to the Argentinians was this very cheap, hot, and portable meal. And the reason why it's so popular is because the working class can easily carry it around, and it's very affordable, and the overall taste is very good. And what is usually packed into these beautiful pieces of pastry are beef with melted cheese. And there are no limits in what you can put in there, ranging from tuna to pork. And now we will be talking about food from Uruguay. Food is called chivito. It is a traditional Uruguayan sandwich with sliced steak, ham, cheese, eggs, and mayonnaise. And the second food is milanesa, which is beef that is crumbled and fried. You can also use chicken or goat meat for this. And finally, we will be talking about the food from Paraguay. The first one is actually a beverage, and its name is called terrer. It's a traditional beverage that has been in Paraguayan culture as long as people have lived there. It consists of a mixture of herbs called yerba, to which cold water is added. Terrer is usually the first thing Paraguayans drink in the morning and is very refreshing during the summer. This is also very similar to mate, with Argentinians and Uruguayans. And this is chipa, bread with cheese, eggs, milk, and aniseed. It is a round shape with a hole in the middle. Chipa is consumed a lot during holidays and festivals, especially Easter.